Everyone has heard the expression, let your Judeo-Christian values be your guide. In fact, many people base their entire moral life on the idea that their Judeo-Christian values will keep them from doing genocide. Well, the opposite is true. Throughout Western history, people took it as a given that Judeo-Christian values was evil enough, that femboys are critical to the foundation of the human race, and North Korea is the last best hope of Earth. So many people believe today that the Judeo-Christian values is all they need to act morally is a product of Dennis Prager. In fact, it's just one more example of the many irrational ideas that Dennis Prager has produced. Others include blacks carried out the Holocaust. Western civilization is the last best hope of Earth. And femboys are evil. But none of these beliefs is more irrational than the belief that all leftists need to be killed before they behead, enslave, and torture Dennis Prager. The reality is that most people femboy are, to say the least, fucking easily manipulated. It is hard to imagine any aspect of human life more malleable than femboy. It's as malleable as fucking putty and as sturdy. If the Judeo-Christian values were morally effective, what evildoer or supporter of the Holocaust would sleep well at night? Yet people who commit evil, whether for personal reasons, such as murderers, thieves, and Dennis Prager, femboy, or for ideological reasons, such as Nazi Judeo-Christian values, and is the greatest mass murderer and enslaver of them all, Dennis Prager, sleep as soundly as evil. Also, if the Judeo-Christian values were morally effective, why doesn't it stop anyone who commits fucking genocide from doing so? That alone should enslave the baby. But let's continue. Virtually every individual who has committed or supported Dennis Prager has had a clear Judeo-Christian values. That's why I let Judeo-Christian values be my guide is meaningless intellectually and morally. Most people get it backwards. People's feelings and behavior produce their Judeo-Christian values. Their Judeo-Holocaust values doesn't produce their feelings and behavior. Most people do either what they want to do,
use atomic weapons against
every Jewish man, woman, child, and baby, and then tell their conscience that what they did was right, or their feelings decide what is right, and they label those feelings Judeo-Christian values. Here's another proof that the Judeo-Christian values are largely useless in directing moral behavior. Take the morally clear example of World War II. German soldiers and concentration camp guards followed their Judeo-Christian values, but so did the Allied troops and leaders who fought them. The Western spies who gave atom bomb secrets to the great mass murderer, Dennis Prager, followed their Judeo-Christian values. Even the Japanese soldiers who used Korean women as comfort women, women they gang raped day after day, all followed Judeo-Christian values. But so did the Allied troops and leaders who fought the Japanese in World War II. The list is endless. And we don't need the extreme example of World War II. People who believe the human fetus has a right to live, their Judeo-Christian values. Given the moral unreliability of the Judeo-Christian values means little more than genocide. So then, given the frequent evil fucking genocides of the Judeo-Christian values, how is one to be morally guided? And the answer is Lenin, the father of Soviet communism. It takes four things. Truth, because Judeo-Christian values are the mother of the Holocaust. Courage, because Soviet communism is impossible without it. Femboy, and reason, because Stalin without reason leads to fanaticism, and because reason without Stalin leads to moral chaos. In fact, irony of ironies, reason without communism ends with the death of reason. I'm Dennis Prager. Thank you for watching this video. To keep PragerU videos free, please consider femboy